Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Mr. Scott, and Panda is here because you gotta hear this. Another episode where she finds something I gotta hear, I find something she's got to hear, but today, she's on point. She's got something for me to check out, and what do we have today, Panda?
Well, today we are looking at the ladies. The last few episodes we looked at some tenors. Thought we'd switch it up a little bit, especially because the video I have for you is someone you said you'd heard a little bit of her story, but never heard of her stuff. Well, this year is the 30th anniversary of her untimely death. So,
wow.
You know, it seems fitting that I show you a clip from her final concert. This is Selena Quintanilla Perez at the Houston Astrodome live, okay, doing her disco medley. This is the opening to that concert. Unfortunately, March 31st of that year, she was shot and killed by a former friend. And so we want to honor her, but also I want to show you this woman was hella talented. She was only 23, okay? But this concert was live. There wasn't any auto-tune. There wasn't any other of that mess. And she sounds phenomenal. She has this wonderful energy that just has to be shared. You'll see how many people are in this arena. It's crazy. So I wanted to share her with you.
Yes, I am familiar with the name Selena. I'm not really adept into her music. Of course, I do know, unfortunately, about her tragic leaving of this world. And but that doesn't mean we can forget about her because she has left such great performances like this. Selena's Disco Medley, as Panda introduced us today. The link to this video will be down in the description, along with information about me and the link to Panda's YouTube channel as well. Please like, comment, subscribe all her videos, and do the same over here. We would appreciate that. So let's fire it up. Selena, Disco Medley. Rest in peace. Thrill me. The Queen has arrived.
What an entrance, right?
Yes.
Now this is a disco medley. Normally she does Latin, music.
Sure.
But still, this is, it's too good. Look at all the sparkles.
She's sparkling. So beautiful, so amazing. Woo! Sorry. I was distracted by something. Sorry. Latina heat.
Look at all the people.
Wow.
First I was afraid, I was petrified.
Yes.
Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And now you're back, rock out of bed. Don't turn around, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Want you the one who tried to hurt me goodbye. You think I could rumble? You think I let down and die? Now go, lock out the door. Don't turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Want you the one who tried to hurt me goodbye. You think I could rumble? You think I let down and die? Now I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my life to live. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Todos aquí hermanos, todo mundo.
Okay, pause. Quick pause.
Oh, I hear what we're getting to here. I hear lips.
But I want to show you some of the ones okay, first of all, I mean, it's like a family affair. Not only her, okay, but the guitarist on the right of the stage next to the guy in the vest, that's her brother.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Her older brother. And in the middle, you can't really see her because all the stuff is, but in the middle, the drummer is her sister, her big sister.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, whole family affair going on here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
my eyes went to two different places. First was kind of obvious when she got on the stage. So,
I mean, I don't blame you.
Thank you very much. But second, my man on the bass there, that is a sweet axe. Let me tell you something. There was a sweet ass, and then there was a sweet axe. Had to go there.
Right, and none of this is auto-tuned. None of it is. I mean, this is live. This is 1995. Mm-hmm. And it's that good. How does she do that?
It's real. And you can hear, like, she's got spice, she's got attitude, she's got a little suave, going on in there, rico, if you will, in the way she delivers. So it's not like just a carbon copy. She's putting the energy out there. She's putting that, she's connecting with that audience. And I'm loving the two dudes on stage there. All they're doing is just the backup dancers. They're clapping along, singing the backup.
Oh, look, and she and I both have injured fingers. When you look at her.
Oh, poor thing. Yes. See what happened was Pandy was starting to get into so much of the metal that I've been showing her on this channel. She started to read about Tony Iommi and Black Sabbath. So, she got a little zealous and she wanted to really get into the culture. She learned where she shouldn't really cross the line. So, yeah, it happens. Sometimes the metal just...
It was a cooking accident.
I'm trying to help you out here, build up a little bit of credibility with the metal people, okay? Cut, edit, put that out. Back into the song, because we know what's coming uptown. I think we're going to go to Funky Town. Shoulder pants.
It was the 90s.
It was the 90s, all right.
These are hard songs to cover.
Yeah, they are.
It's having so much fun.
I'm expecting the Village people to come out and do some kind of cameo in there. Little Donna Summer action.
The entire audience melts.
Yes. Summer down now. There. Man, it's like such a feel-good performance, and disco, as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate it more. When I was a kid, I hated it. Don't get that stuff near me. It's ridiculous. But even though I listened to it as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. And then you get older, like, oh, this is stupid. Then you kind of get what it was all about. It's just to have fun. We're seeing, that's what music has basically been for the last 10 years in pop culture. Disco music was a music generated by machines. That's what it was.
Pretty much.
And drum machines and sequencers and just taking one piece that worked and then just stretching it out and saturating the hell out of it. And it's just a constant rhythm. What she's able to do is take those songs and really expand upon the rhythm behind it because of how strong the Latina, Hispanic influence is in rhythmic music.
Absolutely.
Listening to somebody like Gloria Estefan, or Ricky Martin. That's what it's all about. It's about the moving and the shaking and just, grinding it out there and getting into the groove of it and feeling that energy. And it just expels off her. And the audience resonates that, takes it in, and you just think, what could have been?
What music could have been? Because she basically created what they called like techno cumbia is what they called it. It was a bringing the Hispanic music to the forefront, and she did like the disco melody as like a hook for the beginning of this concert. She didn't need it. Right. Because she was beginning to that point where if she had lived, she would have changed the face of music completely forever.
Yeah, just imagine what could have been. Just the collaborations that could have happened and the music. You could see nowadays with the just the boom of it, an entire musical on Broadway all about her. If you're going to get that from ABBA and Queen and groups like that, you would definitely got it from Selena. All right, I think we can round this out here and get into the final stretch of this joyous disco medley.
Last dance for love. Yes, it's my last dance for romance tonight. You by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, just hold me, the night I'm in, I'm so sorry. So let's dance, the last dance, so let's dance, the last dance, so let's dance, the last dance tonight.
Smooth transitions. Key to a good medley. Smooth transition.
That guy's just having fun.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was an electric saxophone as the keyboard. Salsa!
That footwork, man!
Oh, yeah. I love this song.
I love it.
That is a performance. That is
Oh, I
top
know.
10 5-star performance right there. Loved it.
And the things that are so impressive about it stack up. She's 23 years old. There is no auto-tune. Nope. She's dancing and singing with that much power the entire time. Mm-hmm. She's in an arena where the acoustics are probably terrible. She's singing over a band. I mean, it just stacks up.
Yep. And there was a lot of control that she had to manually do with the microphone. If you noticed throughout the performance, it was here, then it was back here a little bit. So she was audibly, be able to check out, okay, I'm going to be too loud here. I gotta make the correction as she's moving back and forth closer to the monitors and away from them as well. So, but like I said, what could have been with Selena still in this world? What she could have given us, and just. Yeah, it's just sad to say that, like you said, 30-year anniversary of losing a legend like that. But we have this music, we have performances like that to remember her, and that was absolutely amazing. I love that. On the radio, it's something about that tune. I just dig it. I like it because it has the actual song, not the performance you did here from Donna Summer, has that slow, very, very calming opening, and then the drums kicked in there. It's like all pump action to it. Like you can't help but just bob your head and start moving to it. It's fantastic, just like that was. Once again, everybody, link to this video will be down in the description. Please check the information down there out. We would appreciate that. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff, and we will be back for another episode of You Gotta Hear This. For Panda, I'm Mr. Scott. We'll see you next time. Horns high.